What if the greatest outlaw in history was more than just a legend? What if the stories of a man who stole from the rich to give to the poor were rooted in a forgotten reality? Let's travel back to medieval England, a time of crushing taxes and tyrannical rule. Imagine a small village, its people struggling to survive under the iron fist of the Sheriff of Nottingham. Their hard-earned money, their very livelihood, snatched away by armored soldiers who patrolled the muddy streets with impunity. This was the harsh reality for many, but deep within the shadows of Sherwood Forest, a different story was being written. Here, a mysterious figure emerged, clad in Lincoln green, a master of the bow and arrow. This wasn't just some common thief, this was a symbol of hope, an embodiment of justice for the oppressed. We know him as Robin Hood. His name was whispered in taverns and sung in ballads. He and his band of merry men would appear as if from nowhere, turning the tables on the powerful. An ambush in the woods, a well-aimed arrow, and suddenly, the sheriff's ill-gotten gains were being returned to the villagers who needed them most. But where did these tales come from? Were they just wishful thinking, campfire stories to keep hope alive? Historians have scoured ancient manuscripts for centuries, searching for clues. We find mentions of outlaws named Robin Hood dating back as early as the 13th century. Some texts paint him as a common criminal, others as a fallen nobleman. The details shift, the locations change, but the core idea remains: a champion of the people, fighting against an unjust system. Was he one man, or a legend inspired by many different rebels over the years? The evidence is tantalizingly incomplete. Could a single archer truly have defied the full might of the medieval state? Could he have outsmarted the sheriff time and time again, vanishing into the green wood like a ghost? The legend suggests a man of extraordinary skill, charisma, and conviction. A leader who inspired fierce loyalty in his followers and struck fear into the hearts of his enemies. He represented a powerful idea, that even in the darkest of times, one person can stand up and make a difference. The story of Robin Hood has endured for over 700 years, not just because it's a thrilling adventure, but because it speaks to a deep human desire for fairness and justice. So the next time you hear his name, remember the real-world struggles that likely birthed the myth. Was he real?